Good morning, good Saturday morning, everybody. It's Mare here. Listen, I did something new today. I've got my coffee sitting here, my toast, because I'm going to go on a Zoom in a few minutes with my wellness company. So I'll take a sip of coffee so I won't drive you crazy with all my coughing, right? So I did something new. What do you think? Give me your feedback. I took my moisturizer, my DermaVie, my wonderful, wonderful DermaVie. I love this moisturizer. Some of you have purchased it. It's very mild. It's very light. It's got a light lavender scent. Very light. It's just a pretty product. Just a great product. And I've been using it for about 2 or 3 years. What I did this morning, I took my moisturizer, about 3 pumps on my fingers. You could do it on probably a little dish or something too, right? And I put a little bit of my, like a scoop, a little tiny scoop of my Bella bronzer, and I mixed it like a mud, and I put it on my face, and I think it made a pretty awesome self-tanner. What do you think? And so that's all that's on my face today. What I did, though, is that because I had a few spots, I mean, it looks like tan freckles to me. I took my spot brush, you know, my my spot brush, wherever it is. It's got a fluffy end to it. This one right here. I took my spot brush. That's not it either. I got too many brushes, guys. This one. This one. It's got a really pointed end, fluffy end on the end, right? And I took my 2 demis, both of these. One for some, like if I go in here, I almost have to use this one because it's darker, right? So, and then I just fluff them, and I did some of those and covered up some of those today. But I have no highlighter. I have no contour. I just have my moisturizer and my Bella bronzer, and then I just smeared it all over my face, right? And then I took my big fluffy brush, and I just put more Bella bronzer to kind of even it out and pull it down here and etc., right? So what do you think? The only other thing I have on is my Frenchie. And I did my eyes differently too. They're more of a brownie, more some gold in there. And I'll tell you what I used. I have to get my glasses on. I used Bubba. I mixed Mama, which is a pinkier shade, dusty rose shade, and Bubba together. And that was my base for my eyes. And then the glitter is Angel's Landing. And then I put Unicorn in the corners here. Okay? There's one more thing I did. I put in the corners of my eyes, I put this brownie color. I have to see what it's called before I tell you what it's called. Cafe. I put Cafe. See? In the corner. So that's what's on my eyes today. And yes, I did mascara a little bit. But what I really want to talk to you about this morning too, really, really quickly. If you guys have ailments, if you have pain, like I have osteoporosis, let's talk about what I have. I have osteoporosis. I have a neck issue that's under control, has been for some time, for about 5 years, but I have really degenerative discs in my neck. And recently I found out I have osteoporosis, so I have my 3 lower discs in my back are deteriorating greatly. So I have to get on a bone med, which I resent. And now I take it once a week or something. It's a pill, or you can get an injection every 6 months or something like that. I decided to go for the pill. I can remember to take a pill once a week. And it's a whole lot less expensive too. So anyway, that's what I'm doing. And so my back, it's not constant pain. It's just a constant ache, if you know what I mean. Like it's like when I get up, I can feel it if I'm sitting, or if I get up in the morning, I can feel it. And if I walk, it's there. It's not terribly bad, but it's could get worse, and it probably will. So what I started doing 2 weeks ago, I started doing this. You saw me put on my face with my moisturizer, and I did that for about a week and a half. And then I take 2 spits mists. It's a mist, not a spray, in the morning, sublingually, and 2 mists at night. My husband does the same. He has rheumatoid arthritis in his hands, but his hands are under control. But they get sore and achy. So we're both doing that. I heard Dr. Templeman, who has researched, been an advocate, knows everything about mangosteen for the last 20 years, say that he had long COVID and had been really, really tired, and his hobby is fixing boats. And he wasn't able to do it without being totally exhausted, but he's been on this a week, and he says, I'm back doing my boats. He says, I've got so much energy. And I can relate to that because 2 weeks ago, you know, many of you know we're downsizing and moving and selling stuff and, oh my gosh, packing and just a lot going on. So about 2 weeks ago, I was feeling really tired in the afternoon, but I don't get tired. Really, truthfully, I don't get tired. I'm up early in the morning. I don't get tired. And I'm not even tired when I go to bed. However, sometimes you have all these things and you don't notice until somebody says something, and then you realize, well, I'm not tired, right? And that's the case. I'm not tired now. So I've been on this for, I guess, 2 weeks, and I'm just not tired, and I'm sleeping incredibly well. So my husband comes to bed. He's a night owl and a book reader. And he comes to bed about 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. 1 o'clock, I'll wake up, and it's so routine. I'll knock on the wall, and he'll come to bed, right? Wakes him, makes him alert that I need him to come to bed, go to sleep. So, and he does. And then so many nights, guys, so many nights, I can lay there and I could think about a lot of things. And if there's any time that I could think about a lot of things, it's right now, right? Details. Organizing, movers, and all the changing address and all the stuff that goes along with it. You guys know. And what's happening in the last maybe 5, 6 days, I've noticed that I'm not doing that. I'm pretty much going right back to sleep and sound sleeping. You know, when you lay in your back, you seem to, for some reason, not at least I do, that is when you have your sound asleep and your mouth falls open and you might snore because you're on your back, right? Well, it's that kind of sleep. Very sound. So what I'm going to tell you is, this is a miracle. This is absolutely a miracle. A miracle, by the way, that you can try free for 60 days, including shipping, money back guarantee. No hassle, let me tell you. Do we get any back? No. So write down all the things. If you're going to try this, here's what I want you to do. Make a list. Like I would make a list of my neck, my back, my sleep, just things that bother me. You know, all the things that I have a problem with, right? Maybe stress, I don't know, whatever it is. Write a whole list about them down on a piece of paper. And then take this and start taking this for a week. Take it for 2 weeks. Take it for 2 months free. And see what happens. What have you got to lose? Absolutely nothing. There's no risk. So I want to share that with you, my discovery on my self-tanning. My eyeshadow. Frenchie on my lip and cheek, which is kind of worn off now because I've been drinking coffee and I was eating something. So I want to share that with you guys. I have to share the good things that I find. And these are really awesome, awesome things. Seint makeup is amazing. And my product with CTFO, like these 2 things, I love them. I just love them. We have lots of other things, but I just want to focus on this because I know what it's doing right now. So I hope you guys have a wonderful weekend. I'm going to be on a Zoom in a few minutes, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye.